welcome to part 3. Sorry this takes so long, but we really want to make sure that you pass it. So it's better to be safe than sorry. Better to explain more than not explain at all. So, this one we said was -3 as we finished this one. So now, let's look at our second line here. Whoa. So again, we want to see a clear point on our line. So right here is going to be a clear point. And what we mean, again, by a clear point is you can clearly see what it says or what it is. If it's -1, -2, -5, -8, any clear point. So an example of not a clear point would be something like this. Or right here, or right here. We can't clearly see if it's, on the x-axis at half, if it's at a third, if it's at a fourth, anything like that. Yeah, for here we can actually tell what the y is. We can't really tell what the x is. So we need to be 100% sure we know which is which and if they both are perfectly easy to tell. So as I continue on, I can't tell anymore up until right here at 3, 4. So now I can start here because that's my first point. You could start over here and go down and then over, but I always want to start from the furthest left point that I have. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to go all the way until I'm level with my next point and then start running over. So now I'm going to count the boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I went up 7, so it's going to be positive. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I ran 4. So my slope for this one is going to be 7/4. And the second question I asked myself, can I reduce it? Nope, 7 can't go into 4. So that is going to be complete for that one. Let's move on to some more graphing. So some problems you're going to have easy peasy lemon squeezy numbers. Sometimes you won't. So I'm going to look here. Can I clearly see at any of these times what the distance is from my home? Absolutely. At 2, I can see what my distance is. At 4, I can see what my distance is. At 6 hours, and at 8 hours, and at 10 hours. So you can honestly choose any of these points. If you didn't see these middle ones and you only saw the outer edge ones, that's completely fine. But let's move from 2 hours to 4 hours. So I'm going to start here and I'm going to end right there. So I'm going to go up and I'm not going to go up 1. I need to figure out what from 92 to 84 is. So take a brief second and see how long that is. Now that you've calculated it, what's it going to be? Right. It's going to be 92. It's counted by 92s. That's pretty cool. So I have 92 for my rise. And my run from 2 to 4 hours is how much? 2. So now my slope is going to be 92, because remember, rise over run over 2. Now, can this be smaller? Absolutely. Can I reduce? Absolutely. I'm going to take it and divide. 2 can go into 9. How many times? 4. And I'm left with 12. How many times can 2 go into 12? 6. So my slope for this line is going to be 46. So that means every hour they're going to travel 46 miles from home. Let's look at this one right here. So is this increasing or decreasing? Decreasing. So it's going to go down. So choose 2 points that you can clearly see on this graph. Sweet. Now that you've done that and paused the video, I'll show you where all of the points are, so that way you can double check and see if your points were right. Now obviously you don't have to write all of these numbers down, or mark all of these points down, but it's nice to see where all the other points are to prove that our slope is whatever it is. So I'm going to start here, and I'm going to go all the way down until I'm level with my next point, which will be here, and then I'll run. So my rise was 1, 2, 3, and since I went down, it's going to be -3. And my run is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's double check. Let's make sure all these other ones are 3/4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. See? I could even run. Honestly, I could even... Whoops, sorry. If I didn't see those two clear points, and I only saw... Oops, sorry. If I only saw this one right here and this one here, if I rose all the way down to here and over, I'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have -6 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. -8. Or sorry, not -8. My bad. So in this case, could I reduce the 6/8? Absolutely. They both go into 2, so I'd still get -3/4. So that is going to be my slope 100%. And guess what? You are ready now for your PFA for dilations, similarities, and slope. Remember, this is a PFA that you have to do, not us teachers. So challenge yourself, use your notes, take your time, and breathe.